I was going through my old videos and I found something really interesting I want to share with you guys. If you have accompanied all my postings, you could remember that I spoke about private initiatives in some institutions in Brazil. Yes, so the private institutions somehow sponsor some research within the universities. And this video I'm going to share with you is one of the structures that has been built by the Petrobras. It's called the Petrobras Lab. And I visited it after the pandemic. That was in 2022, right? So it had little flux. Since it's a new structure, it wasn't really occupied. Well, guys, I personally don't like the image because it wasn't at the quality at which I work at the moment. But it's okay, we can be able to watch one or two things. The lab is situated in the Universidade Federal de São Carlos. It's a beautiful lab. I really enjoyed it. It's a very modern structure. Without wasting much of your time, let's see it together, guys. That's the structure over there. We are approaching. There are different labs. Well, that's Ricardo and Carla, my colleague. We started studying doctorate the same year, that's 2020. Well, as you can see from outside, it's a beautiful place with lots of space, and we're approaching the entrance of the lab. They already had access. Yeah. So it's an approximation or code. Then you have access to the lab. Well, as you can see, we're in. That's the reception. The receptionist wasn't around, but yeah. Eles já estão lá, né? Já estão trabalhando. Entendi. Eu acho, eu posso ainda não. Agora não. Acho que todos eles estão ocupando. Yes, so we are approaching our corridor. As you can see, the place was a little bit deserted because it was immediately after the pandemic, Yes, so there were restrictions still. We were using face masks, as you can see. Yes, that's the last corridor. Our lab is by the left. Yes, we are in. Wow. Yeah, it was really a very good experience. That's where the students stay. You have some few equipment, measuring equipment, basically. Yes. New equipment. Okay. Most of them, I observe that they are made in Germany. Vocês ainda não transferiram? Deixa eu. Because most of the tools in chemical engineering need to come from very good source, This is the structure. Yes, so that's another lab. That's the place where you have most of the equipment. There is the shower in case of emergency, Some of these equipment, I have no idea, what they are. But I saw that there were many drying equipment, ovens, and the basic chemicals that a chemical engineer needs to carry out some reactions. Essa banca, né? We have many measuring instruments, pH. Acho que é. To measure the humidity, lots of equipment, measuring equipment. But I really love the structure. At this moment, I was sitting down and admiring, even the air conditioning was very different. It's an installation that has been well designed, very conducive, and the chairs are also very comfortable. Yeah. So that's me, you know. That's a smile of satisfaction, guys. I was just smiling and smiling and smiling. I knew I wasn't gonna stay there for a long time because I was on transit. So I was coming from the old lab, and I would spend a little time, travel back to St. Louis. But man, it was really great. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next.